Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Indus Trader YouTube channel. In this video, we're gonna to discuss about weekly analysis. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So yes, let's start with Nifty 50. And if you see previously, we used to have a demand zone here. If you remember, how many of you remember that demand zone? And please do comment below. So yes, now coming to this week, particularly I am looking at this particular week about three important points. The first one, what I looking at is the technical levels, because moreover, if you see, we do not have bigger events, especially this week. We will come to see that as well, because we have some event to track as well, but major, I am talking about no major events. And coming to this particular week, the second important thing which I want to look at is Israel and Palestine. So this is the war. I'm going to also talk in detail about this at the end of this particular video after the intraday levels for Monday. And coming to the third point, which I gonna to watch out is the results. So now coming week, that is next week, the major factors which you have to see, we would also discuss about that. But broadly, if you discuss the technicals cover technicals in the sense it also covers as you have to track out crude, gold, and everything. I also gonna to discuss with that. That is the first. Second thing, we're going to see about the war, and third thing about the results. These are the things we probably next week the market depends upon. So before starting technical analysis, I would like to inform you that Tuesday is a trading holiday for us, so that make sure if in Monday, if you are carrying any positions, make sure you remember that. And one more important thing, which I want to discuss here is, if you see tomorrow, like Monday is a working day for us, but Tuesday is a holiday, trading holiday for us. So if you see, it is a sideways, especially the last day. If you see, it's more or over a sideways market we have seen. So there are some important levels for intraday. We will discuss at that section, but let's see about the major levels here. So coming to major levels, if you see, this is the supply range and this is the major demand range which we have discussed earlier. So I am expecting Nifty to stay in between this. And one who have watched my Fibonacci series would have seen this, my supply range. And if you see, again we got a cluster here in the US 100. I have also updated this. That's the reason I am very confident, not confident, or like in other words, if I say I am not surprised with the fall. So now coming to important levels in bank nifty. So bank nifty, personally, according to my technical analysis, I did not get much confident levels, especially in the higher time frame for the demand and supply. So just especially bank nifty and fin nifty, I will go along with the flow of nifty until and unless I see some good levels here. But if you see fin nifty and bank nifty, I have one level. This is the level for fin nifty 19,432 and bank nifty 43,335. These two are the important levels to watch out. Below that we may see a fall, but let's see how it reacts at this level. So it's no need to worry about that, because daily we get intraday levels video. So in that we will discuss on that particular days. So this come to the overall structure. So now let me also show you the Sensex. If you see Sensex, we have a good demand zone here. And if you again combine all this, like let's say Nifty, we have a demand zone here, and Sensex, we have a demand zone here. So again it forms a cluster, like just like we have taken a cluster view, right? From the US 100 and the Nifty supply zone, we have taken a cluster. In the similar way, we may get a cluster in the Sensex and Nifty, but it's too early to predict all these things. So let's wait and see how the price action forms. So coming to this is the major thing you have to watch. Now coming to what are the other things you need to watch. Crude. So crude, as you all know, crude we have seen a fall and thereafter you see again it is raising. So now it is at very important level. For this again, if I apply Fibonacci from this top to bottom, you can clearly see here it is rejecting from the 0.3. So we can expect similar type of structure here. If you see in let's go to Nifty, if you see this is the similar type of structure, but we have to just wait for the confirmation. If this bullish candle low, that is 0.3 level, if that cross, then we may see again crude coming back to 6,854. So purely technicals we may not work in crude, especially for the next week. Let me share you the reasons why. The first thing, the war about Palestine and Israel. See, until and unless the war is in between these two, or let's say in between these regions like Dhaka, like the Milton group, and coming to Israel and Palestine, there it's not going to suffer markets much. But if you see the recent statement from the US president, he have given the full support to the Israel. So now if this country slowly started entering and taking some bias, like if other company if any other country comes in and gives support to other parties or counter parties, then it becomes a conflict and that may certainly affect the stock market. So we have to see if anything fishy in this war, then the first thing that would affect is the crude oil. So you have to watch out the crude oil. If crude is increasing, then you think like something fishy and which is going to be a negative side for our market. But if we have also a technical level here, so it's very important early morning as you try trace the gift nifty, right? In the similar manner you keep watching the crude oil as well as time to time, so that you can track, at least watch out this sync, like is crude increasing or decreasing, is the war, like you see, watch parallelly with the war scenario as well as this crude oil, you will come to know easily. In the similar way, if you see the gold, so okay, if you see the gold is in very good structure. We already discussed about silver. If you remember, we have given a label in our Telegram channel. By the way, if you have not yet joined the Telegram channel, I request you to join that, because all the important updates I give there. And coming to, if you see in the gold, we have a demand zone. And again, if you see 59,478 to 58,773 is a demand zone in gold. And if gold closes below, then it's positive. So now in overall, if we talk about the conclusion of this on higher time frames or like higher time frame levels, then Nifty is in between the supply and demand zones, and crude is at present taking rejection from a important resistance zone. And if you see, gold is above our demand zone, so it's like a giving a complete mixed figure, right? So here the important thing is, at least for Monday we have to see the price action. For Monday I would purely go on my levels, I will not take any bias. The reason I going to explain in the intraday levels. So I hope you understood this. If you have any doubt, feel free to comment below. I am ready to answer there. Okay, now let's directly jump to intraday level. Before that, let's go to this. So if you see RBI minutes or like Fed minutes, it's the similar case. Both the from both the RBI and Fed we got the same answer, which is mostly expected. Like Fed said that we will not increase the rate hikes because already the bond interest rates are high. But he clearly said that it's not like we will decrease the interest rates. The rate hike which we have done previously will stay for longer duration. So that sort of, see, again it depends upon how you are seeing that. It depends upon if it's individual perspective that changes the view, but according to me it's like a neutral, because we already expected that. So I take as a neutral view, same from the RBI itself. From RBI and the Fed, it's like a neutral view. And coming to important events to track, as I said, there are not much big major events that can affect. But if you see again on 26th and 27th, we have some important events from the US market. And Australia inflation rate we should track, we should also track this, because 5.1 is the forecast, and if you see previous it's almost like 6. See if it comes between higher than previous, then obviously that going to one aspect, but it will not affect much on our markets. So just for the information, like tracking all the markets, so you can track this as well. But if you talk about this Fed chairman, we have to also track the speech. And remaining, don't worry, we will talk on that particular trading day or one day before. So now let's see the important intraday levels. So as I said, if you see, let me zoom out for this. Let me go to some 15 minutes time frame or 20 minutes time frame. Okay, and if I show you how tough is to you, if you see the recent days price action, some days gap ups, gap downs, mixture of things. As I said, there are a lot of things going in the market. War, sometimes penalties of major stocks like Kotak and ICICI. Lot of things are going in the market, so it's very important if you are carrying a position, at least let the market settle down. So make sure, it's a small suggestion from my end, and you are already good enough to make decisions, I think. And coming to Nifty 50, okay, and one point I said I will discuss at the intraday levels. The reason is, the important point is, if you see Tuesday is a holiday for our market, which in the video starting itself we have discussed. And if market tries to just go above these levels like 19,631 in Nifty, then we may see a short covering. So that's the reason for Monday you go according to proper levels, 2 hour levels. And what I would trade is in between these zones, 19,631 and 19,487. I would just sit and relax, because we may again see a session of sideways in between these zones. And above and below, you know the levels how to trade it. And for Monday I'm not taking any bias. So this is Nifty levels, sorry, Nifty levels. And coming to Bank Nifty, these are Bank Nifty levels, you can check out. And I will be looking for closing above 4450, 44,050. Then I expect a short covering, and I would sit for the target of 44,608. And in case in between, I will go for small scalping trades, as I discussed. And coming to, compared to all this, this is one thing I am looking so looking for this price action. Mostly I would look for this on Monday, because Monday is expiry for this Nifty. And if you see above 19,725, we may see short covering till 19,885, or at least to 19,830. Okay, so in this between point I would get a very good trade opportunity, so I would plan that. And premium members, anyhow I will be live with you guys Monday, so hopefully this video helped you. Yes, there is no much technical information, but yes, the levels which we have shown. So now there is a probability that Monday after market opening it might form a good price action level. So how I can share that level? The simple reason, I share it in the Telegram channel. So make sure you join the Telegram channel, link is in the description, because that important, that is the immediate and the fastest source or medium to you and me. So if you join in the Telegram channel, I will see you there. Mostly I would also take the live in the Telegram channel in the Monday. So if you want to learn something in the live market, and if you want we both to discuss about market and price action, then make sure you join in the Telegram channel. See you on Monday. Until then, this is Krishna signing off. Jai Hind.